Hi, this is Derek, and today what I'd like to do is talk to you about something that I call the 8th mindset. Now, if you remember, a week ago or so I created a video about 7 mindsets that I wanted to share with you that you could adopt for 2011 to help you to get better results for the year. And this is actually another mindset that I want to share with you, and it was part of my notes when I made the other video, and I don't know how I forgot this or missed it because it's actually pretty important, but being human, I did, and so what I want to do is share it with you today in this video. And this mindset is all about focus. And I want to share with you a metaphor to help you kind of understand the importance of doing this. Okay? So the 8th mindset is really, like I said, about focus. And this metaphor is going to require me to use my legal pad. So let's say, actually let me turn it this way, okay? And go up here. Focus. Focus of actions. That is the mindset. And to share with you what I mean by this and the power of using this, I'm going to use a metaphor of a runner, an Olympic runner. Okay, so let's start out first of all by saying this is where you are right now. This is the end of 2010, right there. And obviously you want to move forward to here, which is the end of 2011. Now time is going to take you there one way or another, but the trick is how much are you going to get done in between here and there. And you have some hurdles that you'll have to cross, or some different outcomes that you want to achieve throughout the year. So how do you get from here to here? Well, it's going to require a focus of actions. And what I mean by that is, how often do you see people, and perhaps you do this yourself, you're at the starting line right here, which is the end of 2011 or 2010 or the beginning of 2011. So you're at the starting line. Now can you imagine, what does an Olympic runner do to get from this point to the finish line right here, which is the end of 2011? If you were an Olympic runner and this was an actual race, what would you have to do to get from here to here? And what would be the best approach? Well, the best approach would be to put all your effort, energy, actions, your focus in moving forward, right? And if you watch an Olympic race or Olympic runners, you can see that just the intensity of their focus and their energy, everything is put into moving forward, okay, and hitting these hurdles and jumping over them if it has hurdles. If not, then they just keep running, and they just have this intensity in their face, and they just keep pushing forward until they get to the finish line. And the object of the game or the race is to get from here to here the fastest. Okay, so not letting anything else get in your way. But here's what a lot of people do, and maybe you have this issue, and I know I've had this issue in the past, but fortunately I've been able to overcome it. And this is one of the things that helped me to understand and appreciate why it was so important to overcome. Because a lot of people are at this starting point right here. This is the end of 2010, beginning of 2011. And what happens is that while they're sitting at this line, the start line, ready to move forward, ready to tackle 2011 and get some things done, instead of putting all this intensity and focus on this one goal right here, this target, and just pushing and taking action, intense action, moving toward it at any and all costs. This is the goal and outcomes that they want in their life, and having a clear vision of that. Instead of pushing forward like that, what a lot of people tend to do is they're at the starting point and they'll say, there's this javelin throw over here. Maybe I want to do that. So they go over here and tinker around a little bit, dabble around, maybe look at the javelin and think, no, I don't want to do that. Let me go back to the starting line over here. And then they're looking around some more, and they see some other kind of race over here. Let's say playing volleyball or something like that, another Olympic sport. It doesn't matter. They get distracted and do something over here, take away their time. All the while, the time is ticking away, right? Everybody else is running this way, while this person is being distracted by other things, playing basketball, playing volleyball, going the javelin, skiing, whatever it may be. And so instead of moving forward like everyone else, they're stuck in this dabbling phase where they're dabbling in this, coming back to the start line, dabbling in this, coming back, dabbling. And so what happens, instead of having this intense, focused, concentrated effort of moving forward on one set of goals right here, they're doing all this dabbling, and so they're not ever really getting off the start line, right? They might move a little bit, but every time they get distracted by a new thing or a new venture or something that looks exciting, it takes their focus off the goal. And so they move off the line, go do something, they find out, well, that's not really what I want to do after spending 2 or 3 weeks doing it, or a month, or whatever it may be. So they go back to the race, and they get distracted by something else, dabble in it, and go back, and they never really get anywhere, right? And this is why there's so much frustration, because it's kind of like, why am I not getting anywhere with my goals? It's because this dabbling, these distractions, instead of focusing all your energy and time and resources achieving these goals, it's spent piddling around on other things and never really having any forward motion, right? So the goal, the mindset, is to focus your actions, okay? You want to identify the outcomes that you want for 2011 and not make them extensive or overwhelming, but just some simple outcomes that you want to achieve, and then focus your energy at achieving them, running the race, and with intensity and focused actions to get there, as opposed to piddling around with a bunch of stuff that distracts you. Okay, so that's mindset number 8. Put this into action. This will make a huge difference in the results that you get. Okay, so if you do that, you'll have a great 2011. So that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.